Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
What are you doing here today?
I'm just really getting the sense for what people do for jobs in the State House, not just the House of Representatives and Senators, just everybody in here, which really embodies the Indiana feel, just the whole state.
So what are some of the other jobs other than what you would think of the senators and the representatives?
Well, one of my buddies, for example, his dad is the Attorney General, who actually holds an office here as well. There's also clerks of all sorts. And then, of course, there's really just a lot of jobs, just all around.
Lobbyists, too.
The lobbyists, yeah.
They get paid by special interest groups to come in and influence.
Like my mom.
Yeah, what's your mom do?
She's part of iVote2, which is
Your mom is who?
Oh, Tracy Wells. She's Tracy Wells.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Mom.
So what's your experience been today? It's been fun?
Yeah, it's actually been really fun. I've got behind the scenes look at how laws are created in the state track.
How would you characterize that process?
It's tedious, really.
Tedious. Could you go kind of maybe through some steps as you understand it?
Well, as Schoolhouse Rock put it, there's an idea, and then somebody calls their congressman or woman, and they get it into a bill, and then the bill has to be approved by the House and Senate, and it could still be vetoed by the governor in this case.
Mm-hmm. Are there any bills of particular interest to you personally?
Well, to my mom, really, the child care bill, which she passed, I believe, last year, which is a pretty big accomplishment.
You know, one of the things I find curious about this state legislature is and I actually don't know how many states are like ours, it's a part-time legislature. In other words, they have normal jobs and professions, and then part of the time they are engaged in the politics. Have you reflected on that at all and think about whether is that a good thing, a bad thing, both?
Actually, that's what Chief Justice David was talking about.
I missed that
Justice David. Yeah, actually, he was talking about he had to retire from the reserve, Army Reserves, in order to get his job as the Supreme Court Justice of Indiana. But there are some other jobs, I believe, that House and Senate people have that they still pursue.
I think they all have to have regular jobs.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I see pluses and minuses. One, it keeps them in the economy, in their communities.
Yeah.
But at the same time, everything just feels so rushed.
Yeah, that's true.
The legislature too. So, what year are you in school?
I'm a sophomore in high school.
Okay, so you're thinking about future?
Yeah.
College?
Well, in terms of Indiana, I'd want to go to Purdue. But in terms of nationwide, somewhere on the coast, San Diego State maybe, somewhere in Florida. That's what I would really like.
Are you aware Purdue is downstairs representing?
What? I'm sorry.
Are you aware that Purdue is downstairs right now?
Oh yeah, I did see.
Should you pop by there? You should while we're waiting maybe for the proclamation, or maybe afterwards, you should pop down there. And
yeah, I really should. I saw that.
I did that earlier. Bunch of cool, very cool people. Anything you'd like to add to our conversation? Looks like our senators are coming back in.
Oh boy.
I know. Let's pretend it's like a golf match. Okay, so now it looks as if our senators are coming back in.
Should we be quiet?
What do you think? No, not too quiet.
Okay.
Is it a good day to hit ball?
I would assume so.
Okay. I'm going to put it to you now.
Thanks.
Careful getting off here. You're right on the edge.
Oof.